Hello. So, oh no, it's falling. Are you like sick and tired of all the lies and all the hippy dippy baloney and stuff that's going on around YouTube and the internet and telling you how you should be exercising, how you should be eating, and you're not seeing any changes? Well, I'm going to tell you very simple ways that you can get that done, okay? Because summer's coming up, and honestly, all of those trends with the crochets, oh wow, look, I found our freaking bikini for summer. I know it's a little like modest, but honestly we can, you know, it's a little modest, but we can work on that, okay? But okay, so here's how to actually get it done, okay? It's not how you eat, it's what you eat, okay? So for instance, I personally am a vegetarian, or like I do eat seafood at times, like if I need more energy, I need more protein. But surprisingly, when I was not, and when I was trying to meet my protein goals by eating meat and eating like a whole bunch of things that's like supposed to be fulfilling for protein, I was not seeing like the right results. My body would be swollen. My body was not really enjoying that. So that's why clean eating is more important than protein, personally. You know, everybody's different, of course, but clean eating is definitely more important than protein for me personally, because I noticed that even though I wasn't eating half as much protein as I should have been, oh my God, can I stop doing that? Even though I was not eating half as much protein as I should have been, I was really getting a lot more muscle mass, because clean eating is more important. And if you don't have that much of an appetite, you don't have to worry about that, because like, yes, TDE and macros, and if you are super under calorie def, then that's gonna, oh my God. So yes, TDE and stuff like that, of course it is important. If you are super under cal def, then of course your body is going to start storing that fat. So that's why do not freaking starve yourself. Honestly, if you really do that, I'm gonna tell you the truth about starving yourself, okay? It's gonna work once and it's gonna ruin your life for the rest of your life, okay? You're gonna be nauseous all the time. Your body's gonna store everything like fat, and you're never actually going to get like what you want. You're gonna lose a significant amount of weight, but then what, okay? Then what? You know what I'm saying? So, I personally, I use protein shakes, I use smoothies, or like carbs. Honestly, carbs are important. You don't have to completely cut out carbs, especially if you're being active, which you should be. You should be exercising, which leads me to the next point. Walking is so severely underrated, okay? You need to be walking. I lost the most amount of weight within my journey just by walking. Like on the treadmill, 30 minutes, 3 speed, and a little bit of an incline, and then I took my butt back and went and was lazy the rest of the day. And it really did help. Like you'll see it fall off. It's not that hard. Losing weight and exercising does not have to be a grueling process. It's the little things, and it's consistency, okay? So on that note, run as well. Running is a very good exercise. I don't really run that much. I do because I have to right now. What I've noticed from running, I mean, it does tone you up. It does tone you up. Personally, I honestly would like prefer more walking than running, but running is important. It gets your heart pumping. You need good cardio. Speaking of cardio, jump roping is also very underrated. If you are looking for something, if you don't really like walking, if you don't really like running, jump roping, I love it. It's awesome, and it tones you up really nice. The next reason why you may be exercising and you may not be seeing the results that you're like looking for can be your form, okay? Your form and your actual workout routine. So you're not warming up correctly, your form is trash, and you're not stretching. So for girls, it's a lot different, because we exercise, you're gonna need to use weights, you're gonna need to like do strength training, and you're gonna wanna stretch, because stretching will lean out that muscle. So, you know, guys, they want really like big, rocky, like biceps. We don't really want that. We want like a nice slim look. So you got to make sure that you're stretching. You got to make sure that you're rolling out your muscles, your like, you know, foam rollers, massages, all that good stuff. You got to make sure you're doing that. Form, when you're like, say you're like doing leg raises, just like for that like type of exercise, when you're like laying on the back, your back should be flat, like stuck to the ground. For the longest time, I was confused on why every time I would do an exercise like that, it would kill my back, and then I would just not do it for the longest time, because I'm like, every time I do it, my back is killing me. But that's because of my form. My form was trash, okay? Fix your form and you will notice like a huge difference. Warm-ups, especially, I feel like this is really important when it comes to glutes. You need to be doing your mobility correctly. You need to be warming up correctly to engage those muscles so you actually feel them and your body knows what's coming for it, like when you start exercising. Otherwise, your body is really confused, you know, when it comes to those types of things. This is kind of niche. Well, it's not niche. If you are young watching this, you should not really focus on like in a specific shape that you're going to be getting, because girls go through a lot of puberties. We go through a puberty. We go through about like 3, 4, 5 of them. Okay. So, the hormones and that, like, you know, that nice womanly figure, you're not really going to be getting that until you get older. So be patient, and click off this video. But also, speaking of hormones, you should look into different hormones. Like, I wish I could tell you the exact, I should have wrote them down, but I mean, you see this video, like it's very unprofessional. But there are many different hormones that play a part in how our bodies look. So you don't want to be looking like a gorilla. Fix your hormones, take your vitamins, you know, stay calm, fix your cortisol levels, because that also is going to be a really big indicator on how your physique will come out. Deep core, do not pay so much attention to your obliques, because like, literally ignore your obliques. Straight up ignore your obliques, because I was a victim of the oblique movement and it ruined me. Well, it didn't ruin me. This body was still T, but it wasn't exactly the physique that I wanted, until I cracked the code and I realized, oh, wait a minute, I should be doing deep core. And surprisingly, like, I was doing deep core maybe for like a week. I tried out a new split, and you see the difference. You see the difference. Like, you start to see it. You're like, oh wow, okay, your body is responding to it differently. Yeah, so really focus on deep core more. Be patient, okay? Some things are not gonna show until you lose weight overall, because, like, okay, thigh gap, thigh weight, leg weight, arm, back, face, a lot of those things you can't like spot reduce certain things, okay? You're gonna have to lose weight overall in order for you to actually see things. Then you're like, oh, okay, I see it now, you know what I'm saying? So be patient. You don't want to like be looking in the mirror every single day, like, oh, did this change, did that change, did that change, every time you wake up. And it's like, because it's exhausting, 1, and 2, you're gonna be like moving with a mindset of desperation. You don't want to be moving on a mindset of desperation when it comes to manifesting and things like that. So heal your mindset. Like, you can't be eating healthy, you can't be being healthy by exercising and working out if you hate yourself, you know? So literally love yourself, speak nice on yourself, love how you look already before you even, like, don't be like, oh, I'm gonna love myself when I look like this, oh, I'm gonna love myself when I look like that. Like, that, it doesn't work like that. Your body responds to positive reinforcement. So yeah, be nice to yourself. Next, don't be afraid of the weights, okay? Don't be afraid of the weights. You're gonna have to pick up some weights, and don't be afraid of being bulky, because it's not gonna work like that. If you're stretching and massaging and doing everything the way you're supposed to be doing, especially when you already have like estrogen, if you're already a woman, you're not gonna get that bulky. Because I know, like, you know, guys, they want like a bigger, like, they want to get big. We definitely want to be a lot more slimmer, a lot more like dainty. So but you're gonna have to use weights to tone, because it's like a direction. Your body needs a direction. It needs to know where to build the muscle, so you can actually look the way you want to. So don't be afraid of the weights. You're gonna have to use them, especially when it comes to glutes and legs and all that. But honestly, that's a whole nother video. If you're into it, subliminals do help. Subliminals do actually help. And waist training, you can waist train. I mean, you don't have to, but it does help, especially for me. And specifically, like, I definitely lean towards that because it helps for me. You wear it a couple hours a day. You wear it when you work out. You're not supposed to wear it while you sleep, but a lot of people do. But yeah, so waist training. Stretching, I know I mentioned it before, but stretching is really important, especially for mobility. You're definitely going to want to be doing that. Next, you're gonna need to stay busy, okay? Like, you need to have something that you're doing throughout the day. It's okay to be lazy. It's okay to have days where you're not doing too much, but you need to be like going out and doing things, running errands, because that's, I want to say, is that NEAT or TDE? It's basically like the calories you burn when you're like not exactly exercising. So like when you're fidgeting or like taking the stairs instead of taking the elevator, like stuff like that, you definitely want to make sure that, or cleaning around your house, like cleaning, pacing when you're on the phone instead of just sitting down, like do that instead of being a couch potato, okay? If you're bored, if you're sitting here scrolling for hours, go for a walk, like, you know, stay busy, like do something. Burn, like, I don't know if you guys watched Death Note, but L was not lying, okay? Using your brain also burns calories, so use your brain, go to class. Yeah, that's pretty much it. My last tip would be consistency, because some of y'all, so I'm not gonna say some of y'all, some fat people literally are like so upset with how they are and like how they look, but they don't want to do anything about it, and they're like just lazy, and the only thing they can do is complain. Why are you complaining about it? You have to want this more for you than anybody else, you know what I'm saying? Like, no one else is gonna do it for you. No one's gonna come and like scrape the fat off of you. Like, get up. Abs are not built on the couch. Your fat ass is not going to be built while you're sitting on it. Like, get up and go do something with your life. Like, that's just the actual truth. If you want it, go get it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Okay, thanks. Bye.